Hello, this is for the 1440 rule assignment or the time management. Basically, the name comes from there's 1,440 minutes in a day, 24 hours a day, 60 days, 60 minutes in an hour. And basically, it's about time management. So what we're going to do is look at a person's time. We're going to look at your time, actually, and how you spend your time. And then at the end of this, you'll see like how much time you have left in the week. So it's about just an opportunity for you to think about how you spend your time, what you do. So that's what we're going to talk about in this assignment. So the first part is just instructions talking about significance of 1,440, 168 hours in a week. So we're going to this is going to go by the weekly amount. So 168 hours. So first off is the sleep. So the Center for Disease Control recommends that teens get 8 to 10 hours of sleep every 24 hours, and adults 7 or more hours per night. So what you're doing with this is filling in numbers, then you bring them down to the next line, and then do some multiplication and some subtraction. I think just going through a couple of these to show you what to do will help make it a bit easier. So for sleep, so what you're doing on this, you're putting in for you how many hours you sleep per night. It could be 5 hours, 6 hours, 7 hours, 8 hours, 10 hours, whatever number of hours you sleep. For this example, I'm going to say 7 hours of sleep a day. Just had to pick a number for an example. That's what I chose. So you pick 7 hours a day. So notice hours. So down below, this is also hours. So you're just moving that down, 7 hours a day. Times 7 days a week. So 7 times 7, you get 49. It's hours of sleep in a week. And so next, we're going to subtract that from the total number of hours we have. So you're taking the beginning hours, your beginning total, 168 hours in the week, and subtracting the amount of time spent sleeping in this case. So the 49 gets brought down to here. You subtract 168 minus 49, and you end up with 119. And you subtract that. So the 119, that gets brought down to the next section. And then you figure out what the number of hours is for the next thing. So hours eating in a day. For most people, it's probably an hour, could be an hour and a half, depending, maybe 2 hours, depending if you take a long time eating or you eat a lot, or maybe you just eat slowly. Whatever number of hours you spend eating in a day. So let's say, for example, you had 1 hour eating in a day. It'd be 1 times 7. So you bring down the 1. 1 times 7, you get 7. You subtract 119 and 7. And with the total number of hours left. Then when you get that number, I'm going to let you do the math from there. Once you get that number, you're going to bring that down to the next section. So that's going to go in the hours left in the week. So the number you bring down, it's always going to be in the hours left in the week section in each one. So each section, you're going to bring down the number of hours left in the week from the section above. So here it was 119 hours left in the week. We bring it down to 119 hours left in the week. You're going to subtract here and get the next number of hours left in the week. That number, when you subtract, is going to go down to the next section. So you just keep doing that over and over again, the number of hours you spend each day doing these things. And remember, these numbers are just examples. So yours should not necessarily say 7 hours of sleep and 1 hour of eating per day, unless that's the amount of time you actually spend. It's going to be different for you. But that's just how you do it. So you just bring down, you put in the number, multiply by 7, and then subtract, and then bring it down to the next section where it's hours left in the week. Now there are a couple where it just does the weekly amount, like extracurricular activities. This one's just doing hours spent per week. So you need to figure out about how many hours you spend doing things like hobbies, exercising, video games, whatever you do for recreation and enjoyment. Excuse me. That's going to go in that section. And so you put number of hours that you spend doing that. You're going to bring down the number of hours left in the week from the previous section, and then subtract. And then you add the hours left. So this one, you're not doing the multiplication times 7. You're just figuring out what it is per week. There's also another one where it's per week for work. A lot of people work knowing how many hours they work in a week. So for that section, you also just do it for the week. So in general, you're putting in the number times 7 if it's per day. If it's not, you're not multiplying. And then you just keep bringing that number down in the hours left in the week to each section. When you get to the end, you should have a pretty small number of hours left. Whatever number of hours that is, it's going to depend on you and what you're doing right now. But anyway, that's it for that assignment. As always, if you have any questions, please email me, text me, call me. You can call or email Cynthia as well. She does not have a texting number set up, but you can text me if you'd like. So thank you very much and have a wonderful day.